You know what time it is?
48.
No, it's time for the tour, silly.
Ah.
Hello and welcome to the tour. This is our Satisfactory World. Bunny and I have been working on. How long have we been doing this?
Hold on, I can check.
Oh,
Hold
you
on,
can
hold
check.
on.
Okay.
Play duration is 167 hours and 48 minutes.
Holy crap. And how, like, it's been almost a year now, hasn't it?
I believe so. I actually
Because
don't remember when we started.
we played through Christmas. I don't remember
You
exactly
know what?
when we started. No, it was almost a year because I'm pretty sure I got this game for my birthday.
Save one is on October 1st, 2024.
Yeah, so I got this game for my birthday, end of September. So it's been almost a year that we've been doing
Yeah.
this. That's crazy. All right, well, this is obviously the hub. This is the main thing. We've moved this a couple of times, but now it is sitting on top of our original building. This is the spot we had originally started, and then eventually we turned it into a building and spread everything out. We got the Christmas tree from Christmas. It's mostly completed. We didn't actually complete it in time, but it's there. A couple things we bought with some tickets. We got the Cyber Wagon, and we got the first two statues, the Adequate Pioneering and the Pretty Good Pioneering. And we have places for more statues here as well. Then before we get all to this, let's go look at this building. Wait, which stairs are we going to? These ones.
The one down to the building,
No,
right?
I didn't see where you went. Gosh. So this is now our iron production. This is literally all of our iron production for the entire base. We have all of these things here going into a massive sorting system over here that just fills these with as much iron as we can get. Down over here in this part of the building, we have a little crafting bench. And then this is our awesome shop right here as well. And then we go to
We
the...
got the
Yeah, we have all these, which we'll go into a bunch of these later on. These are these are all our hypertube connections. I think all of them... Nope, this is the only one not used.
yeah.
All the rest are used. That's a door to outside. We'll go there in a moment. And go around over here. This is another stairway up to the top. And then back over here, this little room is just houses our research table, which we have actually completed a little bit ago. It wasn't too long ago we did that. Back here, this is the door that I showed earlier. Just kind of loops around back there. And we go back here, and we had a little sneak peek at our cement production and our Christmas production. In case you can't tell, that's what that building is with the snowman and the candy canes.
The giant present? That's not Christmas. I don't know what you're talking.
Yeah, and all our cement production right there as well. It actually finally caught up. That's nice. And then we'll go back in here, and we will head out the front door of the building to the next building.
It's been forever since we actually used the front door.
Right. Da-da-da-da. So this is our kind of main front yard area. This is our original dimensional depot that we have, and our little boombox that we got right here. And then we have what used to be 3 buildings is now 2 buildings. Not all of them have names. But this is the screws building, and this is the... What would it be? Plates and steel and copper? The large building.
Actually, that's where the wire train comes in, so we sometimes call it the wire building.
Yeah, it's very convenient in how we're naming it.
Yeah.
This is just a big mess of conveyor belts and stuff. Here it's fun though. So let's go into the screws building. A nice little catwalk right here. This is all of our screw and iron rod production. All of these machines here going through, putting everything into these containers right here. And I'm very proud of how we made it so we could like walk on top of everything here. It's very nice.
I mean, yeah, this one looks pretty nice, except for this little like triangle here. It's perfect.
Yes, this ended up being a little weird, but we had to get over the conveyor belt.
And at this point, we're done redoing this building. We've reorganized this building, what, like 4 times?
At least. I think it was 3 or 4 times, yeah. This is an extension to the original building. This backside here is extended on. The original building was just this size here. The second floor is also an extension. We also had an animal stuck in this building for a little bit. One of those big strange creatures, I think they're called.
Yeah.
Up here we have, what is this? This is
smart plating.
Smart plating over here. And ooh, I just ran into a conveyor belt. And this over here, yeah, we got rotors and we have frames. So that's all right here in the second floor of this building. And you can see up in the ceiling there's more stuff going across and everything like that. We try and do a lot of catwalks and stuff so we can easily get from one place to another by just walking and not having to fly around places.
It looks like such a mess here.
It does look, but also kind of cool.
I know, but can you believe this is better than it was?
Yes, no, this is way better than it was. I'm going to try to do as much walking in this tour as possible.
Okay.
So now we have, this was the original Screws building right here. This is the opening we made to connect it. This is Kiev North, the station. This is our wire input. We have a place we'll show you guys later with that makes all of the wire and batteries that we will ever need. And that comes in here. But this is the original plates building. These all build. We have the iron plates.
All 3 are iron plates going to different machines.
Yeah, and we actually, it's one of the few things we actually have color-coded.
Right?
So,
should really do that more often.
We really should, but yeah, the different color plate makers down here, green and purple, correspond to the reinforced plates up here, green and purple. So yeah, these are making reinforced plates, and then we go up another set of stairs. And up here, this is making one of our crystal oscillator makers. We're finally caught up on crystals as well. Nice.
Yeah.
Quartz. Still not caught up on crystal oscillators, but that'll take a while.
Well, no.
Yeah. Or maybe never. We'll see.
I don't think it's actually physically possible.
This staircase got really complicated when we combined the buildings, but
go up this place first.
Yeah, because this was the final floor of the original building here, and this is making heavy modular frames and sending them out to the rest of the factory. So in all of our stuff, we always have a storage output that the machine goes into, and then stuff gets taken out of that storage output, just so there's always a possibility of being able to have extra. And then if we get going up this staircase, we will get to the roof of this building, which we actually haven't used for anything.
Take the hypertube back down.
Whee!
This takes us to the swampy part in the staircase.
Yes.
Which is over here. We're making more crystal oscillators and one of our computers.
Yep.
Computers.
Again, another storage. Once this storage is full, all these crystal oscillators will be sent to the other place. We have another staircase over here.
Roof access and outside access.
Back up. And outdoors. Sneak peek at our power facility for later. But we'll get back to that.
We don't go there. Why don't we go back down?
Okay.
Alright, so we got the excess wire storage, and then we move on to copper.
Yes. So this is the second building. So essentially this train station combined this smaller building here and this bigger building here, and then they've just been added on to over and over again. So let's dip out here and go in the main door for the copper building. Alright, so we are in the copper building. The right side here is all copper production. The left side is all steel production, at least at the bottom floor.
Yeah.
The architecture in this building has greatly evolved over time, and it has a lot of character now. Has a lot of character.
They just kept making things fit.
We really did.
We have the storages for all 3 copper things at the front here. We have extra wire from when we used to make it in this building. We have cable and copper plate.
Yeah.
Or sheet.
Yeah.
The steel doesn't get stored on the 2nd floor. Yes. And we have the reinforced steel beams over here.
Yeah.
Getting combined with concrete that's coming in from a hole in the wall.
Which we did briefly show you the concrete production a little while ago.
You want to go up to the 2nd floor of copper or steel?
Yeah, 2nd floor copper first. Yeah, let's do that. Because it doesn't go as high.
This is our extra ingot storage and a lot of copper wire.
A lot of copper wire.
Yeah.
Yep. Other side. This is the
first style framework.
Yeah.
The steel beams and pipes are over here.
Yeah. This is where all the storage for this is as well. Always a complicated mess of of stuff. This actually does go all the way up and down the staircase here. It goes down to the bottom floor, and it goes all the way up to the top. And this staircase, again, has also been redone multiple times.
Left or right?
We'll do steel first. We'll continue on here.
This one goes to making motors.
I forgot we had another motor thing.
We have rotors and motors here.
Yep, rotors, and then the rotors go into making the motors.
And then some of those go into we also have stators over here.
Yep.
On the far side, because we need a lot of this something. I don't remember anymore.
I don't remember either. You did most of this right here. I don't remember doing most of this.
You always run out of.
Yeah, and then the other side right here, I think we have a crossway on the other side too, yeah.
Yeah, we have the automated wiring and the original Stator constructor over here.
Yep. And, yeah, this can come right across back over here again. And then we go up one more time to this floor was added on when we combined it all into one big building as well.
And these are making the rest of the crystal oscillators.
Yeah. My gosh, do you need crystal oscillators?
You need a lot of everything that's hard to make. That's it. That's the only qualification. If it's easy to make, you will not need it.
And yeah, you can see all the different conveyor belts kind of going from one thing to the other. We have this steel stuff going over there, making that. We have these encased beams coming in through the building over here. Over there, we have the crystals coming up, splitting multiple times to go to the 3 different crystal oscillator makers. Same with the reinforced plates, which is coming directly from the reinforced plates being made down there, lower in the building. So lots of crisscrossing, but everything is indeed going through. It's getting done. That's back over here, yep. Which gives us a nice view as well of all the different conveyor belts out back here.
Where to next? Do you want to do the rest of the buildings, or some of the miscellaneous stuff on this side?
I am concerned.
Why?
Where's the nuclear waste? So these conveyor belts here should have nuclear waste on them because we have a nuclear island out here. That was originally up on this building, but we moved it. And yeah, so there should be nuclear waste coming in because this makes nuclear waste.
Well, as long as you're over there, you might as well show them the entire
Yeah, we'll show them these.
nuclear island there.
Yeah. So we have the drones coming in that bring the bring batteries, electromagnetic control rods, and the encased uranium. And that gets filtered out. The batteries come into this storage right here, and that powers the drones. And then the control rods and the encased uranium come over here along with the industrial beams from the mainland, and they get split into these two machines here to make fuel rods. Some of them go up into this, which is our original nuclear power plant that, again, used to be up on top of that rock. We moved it. And then the rest end up getting sent over to our other nuclear power plants, all the extra. No, we don't actually like that one right there. Doo-doo-doo. And all the waste gets sent over that way as well. So this is how much waste I was remembering we were making. Here is the cement manufactory. We have that little mine right here, this mine right here, all coming in to these 8 things, and then just making a crap ton of cement. We actually only recently updated this. We originally had 3 machines, and they were doing perfectly fine until recently.
Yeah.
We did this like literally the last session we played. We made this. Because you know this way more than I do, so would you like to...
Where are you?
I'm flying above it. I'm right here. I'm next to you. I'll stand on this plant.
So we have a conveyor belt coming from the north over here, bringing in coal and sulfur from decently far away. That was before I remembered that you could use like cars and stuff, so I just made a really long conveyor belt.
We did that a lot, honestly.
Yeah. Half of the coal is going with the sulfur to make compacted coal and black powder, which are both going to other things and overflowing into the sink. The rest of the coal is going to these backup storages here, which one goes to the steel production, and the other one goes all the way up there to make diamonds. And we haven't run out yet.
Let's go up to the crystal, the diamond thing while we're here.
Alright.
So I can actually show you the first of the hypertubes going up there.
To be honest, I always come from a different direction, so I rarely use the hypertube.
Figured I was close enough. I could show it off as well. Blammo! Hi.
Hi.
So yeah, this is our diamond manufactory. The coal comes in here. It gets thrown into the particle accelerator. It gets turned into diamonds. The diamonds then get turned into time crystals, and they get sent off to a different building with this drone.
Yes, I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's that purple building.
Yeah, that purple building right there. The Fix-It building, as we've been calling it.
We have completed space elevator right in the middle there.
Yep. If it's empty, you can see it's empty now. There's a big triangle in the center.
We never bothered to hook up any conveyor belts to it because I don't know.
Yeah, we just kind of hand-fed every single part into it.
Probably should have moved it if we weren't going to use it, but whatever.
Yeah.
How about we go to
train station
then?
Yeah, let's go to the train station. Let's parachute down over there. Train station's a bit weird as it really has 2 separate halves, and we didn't really connect them very much. But as you can see, big old train station. Actually, 2 train stations in here. Not just one.
Which entrance are you going in?
Above you.
This is a very easily accessible entrance. As you can see, these signs are definitely pointing you over here.
Yes. I tried, okay? But this is Kiev West. This kind of whole area we just called Kiev because one of the train stations automatically called itself Kiev, and we kind of just based it off of that. We have Kiev West and Kiev East in this building here, and then as you saw in the other building, we have Kiev North.
Yeah, so instead of naming everything different, we just had to do directions and hope you paid attention.
Yeah.
We have the extra plastic and rubber storage, which the plastic is usually empty, but the rubber, it depends.
Yeah. Rubber's pretty full. Plastic, we go through a lot of it. Sometimes it's full, sometimes it's empty. This is also how we get our oil in through this train station.
And we send the compacted coal out as well as the empty canister for the oil.
Oh, we send the compacted coal? Oh, right, because that actually gets sent over there now. I forgot about that.
Right.
Totally forgot about that.
Up over this catwalk that I've literally never used before, we could go over here.
I don't think I've used it since I built it.
We wanted to watch the train go by, so we made it a nice open floor plan thing. Would you like to start on this tangled mess?
Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, thanks. Alright, we get, this is the aluminum area. We get some from basically anywhere. There's an aluminum production area far away in the distance that we'll probably go to later.
Yeah, we will. Yep.
Do we still get 2 separate deliveries, or does it always come in the same one now?
It always comes in one delivery now, yeah.
Okay. We get the ingots that get separated into 2 giant containers, one of which is making aluminum casings over here on the right, and over here, close with everything else, it's making aluminum sheets. Both of the storages kind of end up here in the middle. Some of these aluminum sheets are going over to the radio control unit manufacturers.
Which is also what a bunch of the... Oh, really? They actually cut up? Holy crap!
Oh, we've never seen that before, literally.
Yeah, no, that's literally never happened before. That's crazy. This is also where a bunch of the crystal oscillators and computers are going to.
Which we haven't gotten to the computers yet. Some more of the aluminum sheets, some copper sheets are also coming in from that copper building, so Blanc and Very Beltier, making heat sinks, which are going to another product on the roof of this building. I think the aluminum sheets are also going onto the roof, I believe.
I think a lot. I don't remember exactly what goes onto the roof, but a lot of it goes onto the roof.
Yes, it looks like it. And also out of the building.
Yeah.
We're also importing raw copper for some reason and making copper sheets here, so I did not realize that.
Yeah, I don't know.
At some point we did that.
At some point.
We have the second train station over here. This one is Kiev East, which is where we get this one. This is the battery train, I believe.
Yes, this is the battery train.
Our batteries come from, and the aluminum train also stops here to deliver the aluminum system.
Yeah, this picks up the casing for the batteries. It picks up the liquid, whatever it is for the batteries, at the aluminum plant up in the mountains, and it drops off the actual batteries here.
Let's go to the roof. The taller roof. There's 2 roofs in this building.
Yeah, are we doing the second floor?
Make it more complicated.
Are we doing the second floor first, or are we going to the roof first?
Oh, Let's do the second floor, I guess.
All
I
right,
think
same
there's
staircase.
like a third
So
floor.
yeah, there's a halfway floor. So we got the third floor up here, and the roof, the first roof over there. But this is the second floor. We got a bunch of Guardian wire being made and coming in, quick wire that is, and going out to many different places. We also have what are these, AI limiters, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah, AI limiters being made here as well, again with the quick wire. And we have an overflow, one of the many overflow.
This one's actually
that we
mostly
have.
for rubber.
Yes, because multiple times we've had too much rubber, and it's kind of stopped everything. So that's pretty much this floor. There used to be more here, but we've moved it, so that's why we actually have this big empty space here now. So
we can go to
let's go to the roof.
I guess.
Let's go to the roof first.
We got like 5 different productions up here.
Yeah, this was one of the spaceship parts. This was all specifically for making that space elevator.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have, this fluorescent yellow one is the fused modular frame. The purple one is cooling systems. Blue one is turbo motors.
Which is short on rubber, apparently.
It goes in waves. This red one in the back, thermal propulsion rocket, is that's easy to say. And then there's a small one in the back here that's making some pressure conversion cube.
Yeah. And that's being sent all the
back
way
to the particle accelerators.
Yeah, that goes all the way to the energy area for the particle accelerators. Yeah, all this stuff is feeding into this one, which is going somewhere else. So
finally using those for something else, I think?
We are, yeah. Looks like it. Probably one of the final. It's probably going into one of the final things in that new building that we have.
And if you look at this red wall behind you here, you can tell all of this stuff is getting transported every which way.
Yep. Up to the third floor here.
Yeah. There's the staircase over here.
Yeah, because this would just lead back down.
This one's changed a bit since I think you were last in it, to be honest.
Yes, actually, it has changed quite a bit since I was last in it.
It's mostly the same.
Yeah, these two are the same. This is yeah. Those two are still making their things. They're still going and getting sent to their places.
One of our 2 supercomputer makers. We got this big one over here and this smaller one back here. More research a different recipe. And then recently I put in a second high-speed connector manufacturer because we were actually...
Oh, we were running out of them?
Yes. We were.
Oh.
There's too many things taking it.
Oh, alright. I did not know.
The high-speed connectors are one of the things that make these electromagnetic control rods, which we ran out of on the nuclear island, so I'm glad I set up to make them faster.
Yep.
It looks like I have to speed up production again so it continues sending more up to the drone port on.
Yeah.
And then we got this roof section. Second roof. This is, I think, the first roof you decorated with floodlights.
So. Yeah, so the first roof I put floodlights on. This is also the first roof we had a drone port. This is our first drone port.
This is our excess battery storage. And, yeah, the drone port that takes batteries and the electromagnetic control rods to the nuclear island.
Yeah.
I don't think anything else lands at this one anymore.
No, that's it. So nothing comes into this one. This just sends stuff out.
We just changed it around so much I barely remember anymore.
Yeah. From here, we can get a lovely overview of of this area. This is one of our initial power areas when we were still mainly using oil power. We got all that oil coming in from the train station. It goes to that glass building and to these other two buildings right here to make oil, to make power. We also have a sneak peek at the wall, the conveyor wall that we have here, and the taller conveyor wall that we have here. But for now, yeah, I'll go back down to the main floor, and we'll go into one of the other buildings.
And you'll get to see the Great Wall of
stuff. Yeah, the Great Wall of stuff. It's just
the Great Conveyor Wall, which is guaranteed to block wherever you were trying to go. You can't.
You can walk under it in most places.
Most
but yeah. So here's the Fix It building. This is our second most recent building. And our first use of an elevator. This bottom floor, again, has a sink overflow. But we are making... Oh, hello, doggo. Oh, we got a nuke Knobblick. Thank you, doggo. Appreciate you.
Why do you have a nuke on you?
So yeah, we have... this is all making SAM, mostly. Making a stabilized SAM. So the SAM's coming in. It is making... reanimated SAM on both of these places. This one's run out of SAM again.
That's the one that comes from the drone port.
Oh, right. And then over here in two different areas, we have the Fix-It ingots being made. The Fix-It ingots are then being sent over here and being turned into the Fix-It dragons. Wow, this one's completely empty and out of Fix-It dragons.
That is a problem I didn't know we had.
Right. Well, anyway, we'll ignore that for now.
We'll fix it later. Yeah.
Get it? Fix it later. This X is kind of fun because everything lands here. When you come out of that hypertube, you land on this X, which is pretty great. And again, that hypertube does go right back to the little hypertube hub room that we had earlier in that original main building. Bam.
Well, didn't have enough speed.
That's close enough. Alright, let's go up to floor 2. This way.
Oh, this side.
Yep. We have a random light here. This is the next part of the Fix-It manufactory. We have over here coming in, we're making these SAM fluctuators, which are going into here. We have right here one of our first quantum processors, making the neural quantum processors. Again, these Fix-It trigons.
I didn't realize this thing didn't have a hitbox.
No, does it not? What doesn't have a hitbox?
The arms, I can just go through them, but...
Arms? Oh, up there. Okay, yeah.
I can just go through them. And now I'm exploding.
This is where we have all of our time crystal storage. This is being ported... Oh, there's the SAM coming in. This is being ported over via drone from that place you saw earlier. And then this is making the excited photonic matter, again, for this over here. And then we go up to floor 3. This is more Fix-It stuff. We have dark matter residue being made because we need a lot more dark matter than we expected. We have AI expansion servers being made. And then over here on this side, we have the superposition oscillators being made. And that's, again, those are all being used for different recipes and stuff being carted around. And then we can go up to the roof, the final floor. Here we go, and this is our drone port here. This is where the batteries come in for the drone port. They're getting carted from the roof over there. They're just coming right over here. And then this is where the SAM and the diamonds get ported over to as well. Back here, we have the particle accelerator that makes our dark matter. We probably need to upgrade that, but we are dealing with that later.
I don't think we currently can. Yeah.
What?
I don't think we have enough loops for that.
No, we would have to start making more dark matter residue in order to make more actual dark matter crystals. So.
Alright, so we should go down to the first floor again.
Yes.
To exit the building.
Yep. Hold the elevator. I do like these elevators.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. We go this
So
way.
this way.
We'll
Yep,
get into
our little tiny basement.
and the tangled mess again.
Yes.
We'll just kind of like pretend it's fine.
Jump over that. There. Alright.
Get over here.
So this is honestly the biggest mess. I'm just going to show this right now. This is really the biggest mess that we have at the moment is just this tangled monstrosity. It makes sense and everything's going exactly where it needs to go, but we have this part of the wall coming and separating into things and more things being added on, and everything's going, and then the rest of the wall goes to the big train station building. Yeah, it works. It does what it needs to, but my gosh.
Actually, I think I totally missed this one.
I kind of talked about it a little bit. We didn't go into it at all, no. Yeah, so it's just making... This was actually the first thing that you blueprinted, isn't it?
I believe so, yes. I think it's also the only thing I blueprinted.
Yes, I believe we have...
Wow, those are useful.
I believe we have two blueprints. We have this as a blueprint. I think I added the glass on top, so it doesn't come with the glass. But we have this as a blueprint, and we have a giant spiral staircase as a blueprint.
I would like everyone to know that blueprint is called Help Stairs.
Yes, it is indeed called Help Stairs, because...
And also, it just turned out we actually have a third one.
Oh, we do?
Whatever it's called, Encased Uranium Cell Systems. I think it was when we were redoing that.
Ah, okay. I don't remember that one at all. But yeah, no, the help stairs, we actually at one point got ourselves stuck in the death box underneath a waterfall. And so we kept losing our stuff. So I blueprinted a spiral staircase and then was able to quickly build the spiral staircase. And then I was just kind of ran up and down it, getting all the stuff. The top of it was out of the death box. The bottom of it was where our stuff was. And so I was able to run up and down, getting our stuff and healing up enough so that I didn't die. I could rescue all of our stuff and then keep adding on to the spiral staircase so that we could get out of the waterfall. I believe it's still there. I think it's still there.
The staircase? Yeah, we couldn't destroy it. It was in the death box.
So, yeah, fun story for that. Alright. So, this is... alright, you did do this little extension of the building. I forgot about that. This is making circuit boards. This is our original area for making the computers and such. This at one point was our tallest building. It's right behind us is the screws building right here, and that's our newest building. We'll get to that next, because I think that's the last building.
So this is where most of the plastic goes. It comes into the storage here for computers and circuit boards.
Oh.
We need more all the time.
Oh yes, all the time. All the time. And then we'll go up stairs.
This is where we have quartz and the original stopping point for the SAM was also here.
Yeah, because for a while we just did the SAM manually because we didn't really need it for anything. It was used for like some researches, and that's it.
Yeah.
Um,
We turn the quartz and the quartz crystals back here. That's really all we use it for.
yeah. And then the quartz crystals get shipped out en masse. And the extra quartz just gets thrown into the sink.
Here we have our modular engines, which I think we've used for like 3 things total. It does look like it's going out somewhere, but I honestly can't remember where it ends up.
Probably one of the...
station.
Well, it goes to the wall. Yeah, it goes to the train station. Probably the top floor of the train station for one of those things. That's all coming in here. And then we have one more final floor up here. And this is the adaptive control units, which at the time that we made this, that was like the most complicated thing that we needed to make.
I know. If only.
Whee! There it goes. Alright. And then, yep, another just kind of outlook here. As you can see, the rest of the wall, it kind of turns into that.
The beginning of the wall.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the wall. A lot of the stuff goes that way over this way. Except for the cardium. Except the cardium goes into. And then we have the top wall, the taller conveyor belts there that most of them end up actually going around the building over to the back, which we only have one more building to look at before we go over to the nuclear area. All the way down here, and we have the new building, which only has 3 machines in it. This bottom machine builds the biochemical sculptors. Right here, everything gets ported in, it gets making that. The second building that we have, this makes the singularity cells. That all bunch of stuff comes in through here, all making the singularity cells, and then we go up one more time to the ballistic warp drives. So it's being made here. We got the ballistic warp drives, and that's all going into this final storage right here. And this was the final piece of the puzzle to finally finish the space elevator.
That took forever. Especially because we kept running out of dark matter.
Yeah. Yeah. 1 per minute was really like 1 every 5 minutes. it was a lot. It was a lot. Alright, power systems now. Over here we have our power. So this right here, this first thing we come across, this is the alien power augmenter, which has been a great asset to us. This has been fantastic. Essentially the way it works is that the more power there is, it adds 10% to the maximum power, which is great. So the more power we have, the more power it gives us. And then we can start over here. So this is our original 2 main nuclear power plants right down over here. Let's get out of the smoke. My gosh. Little floating storage for all of the uranium fuel rods. But these go in here. We have this coming. It splits between the 2 of them, and then their waste gets thrown over that way. And then if we go right here, this is making the nuclear pasta. This is our first particle accelerator, making the nuclear pasta, which is great. And then we'll get back to that train station in a moment. So this second particle accelerator over here, this is making plutonium pellets from non-fissionable uranium and uranium waste. The plutonium pellets are coming and going over here, which they go along this way to this new thing. This is relatively new. We've updated it recently. This is making encased plutonium cells. Up here, making the same thing. Those are going into here, which is making plutonium fuel rods. And once again, this top section is also making plutonium fuel rods, and that is going into these 3 plutonium power plants.
Don't forget the most important part, the nuclear waste timeout corner.
Yes. So all this power is being made. Over here we actually have a crap ton of copper being made, sent over here, turning into copper powder, which helps make some of this stuff as well. So this is our little copper island area. It took a while to mess with this, but it's all working now. But yes, these are all making everything, and all of the plutonium waste can't be used for everything, so it gets sent way out there to some storages where it's just kept because it is super radioactive, so we just send it to timeout. Then we have the radioactive falls train station, so all the waste goes over here, and you know what? I'm going to ride this train.
Alright,
I don't do that very often. But yeah, this takes the nuclear waste that we have, and it brings it down over into this part. This is the first outside of the main area that we're going to go. So that was all the main area that we just looked at. All the main buildings, all the main parts, all the power. That gives us most of our power for the entire thing. And over here, I think this has been dubbed Coal Town.
Pretty much, I think that's what you called it.
But we're getting a bunch of coal, a bunch of other things. This is gathering all the coal that we have. It's also helping with our power. It used to help with our power supply. I don't think it is anymore. It might be. I don't remember.
No, it's kind of in its own power grid.
Yeah. This is the Coal Town station.
Yeah. So we get coal, our sulfur, and the nitrogen gas we use for some.
Yep. And that
Not
all
many,
gets
but some.
put here into the non-official uranium. This is making the non-official uranium that is being sent back via this same train to go be able to make the stuff for the plutonium. So it's kind of being sent over here and then being sent back. Because this is where we had the rest of the stuff. And then yeah, this is Coal Town. This is where all of our coal stuff gets done. Lots of power here. All the coal and sulfur that gets sent up to the base originates here. Alrighty. So, where are we heading to next? Well, we can really quickly show the cement one. So the cement hypertube, it literally just whoop, pops you out right over here at the cement and Christmas area. Christmas, I don't think we can really show that very much because it's not Christmas time, so nothing can work. But this is just the inside of the present. Alrighty, so we have probably the oil production first, right? Just go down the line.
Okay, we get it.
Alright. So this is actually the first hypertube that we made. But this area over here has gone under a lot of construction as well. Has changed a lot.
Yes.
But we are here. And this has really been your area of expertise, so take it away.
Alright. Well, this is actually, the beginning is the one part that you actually overwrote, so I know some of this area, but not actually all of this. This is, right here, the first oil extractor that we made for oil power.
Okay.
And then it went to the refineries to fuel the first fuel generator here. And we really quickly realized that it actually was incredibly easy to make power with this, so we just kind of went a bit overboard, and there's like 5 of them now, I think.
Yeah, because I think I was trying to make more plastic or something, so I ended up making this entire thing right here.
Yeah. When you make fuel, you get resin as a side effect, and resin can make plastic. So the more fuel you make, in theory, the more plastic you can make.
Yeah, so I ended up extending it a lot, doing all of that. But that was Yeah, that was after you had done a bunch of work here and a bunch of work over there.
Over here is our plastic casing production, as well as just plastic and rubber in general. And
Yep.
this is where we package all of the fuel.
All gets packaged here, all gets sent out. Same purple barrels that you saw earlier. This is where it's all made. It's sent over to the train. This train is Sydney, based off of, you know, capital of Australia, because we're on an island. And I was like, Australia.
Oh, I thought this was one of the randomly generated names. Is it not?
Nope, I named
Did
it.
you actually name this one?
Yeah.
I did not. I did not notice.
Yeah, it's actually the first one that I named.
Ah,
So this is all the production for that. Lots of storage tanks, holding stuff, heavy oil residue, lots of stuff. This is actually also the first train that we made, connecting this over to what is now Kiev West. Oh, right, because we have this area now. I forgot about this area.
This is my latest thing. We needed more plastic, so I endeavored to make more plastic, which actually gave us too much. So I ended up being able to make. Oh, this is also where the compacted coal ends up and makes the rocket fuel. That giant pipeline you saw is more nitrogen gas, because they need to make nitric acid for the rocket fuel.
Ah, okay. So you piped it over from somewhere else to bring it over here to make the rocket fuel. I get you.
And this is just excess fuel because I needed more to make more plastic.
And where's the skyport go? Oh, we're making the fluid tank somewhere else, aren't we?
Yes. I also have a section over here that I don't think I remembered to tell you about, where I'm taking excess resin, mixing it with water, and we have fabric manufacturing over here.
Oh, no, I did not
know that. It's actually completely full now, but that's how we got so many of the filters so we could read the radiation and the poisonous gas.
Ah, I didn't even know that was a recipe. Cool. All right. Bauxite mine? All right, here we are at our main aluminum plant.
This aluminum train is getting sent off.
Yeah, actually, the aluminum is just being picked up right now. There's a bunch of aluminum in there. The aluminum train comes here, and then the battery train also comes here as well.
Alright, so you did most of the aluminum stuff, so have fun.
Yes, well, I did it with you, because it was a lot of your knowledge that I used. Over here at the end of this tube that I put here, because I kept getting tired of walking back and forth a whole bunch of times, this is our bauxite mine. And that brings everything over this way to here. And as you can see, as we go past right here, we have water being pumped in to our 2 coal power plants. We got coal coming in as well from elsewhere. I don't remember where the coal is actually coming. I think it's literally right here.
In the middle. Yeah, it's at the edge of the mess.
Literally right there. So the coal comes in, it makes the power. And we also got a bunch of water coming in with the bauxite right to here, which is making the alumina solution. The alumina solution is being sent here and also to the train. This is using the aluminum solution to make the aluminum scrap. So yeah, the aluminum solution is coming out. It's going over to the train, getting used for the batteries, as well as coming over here, getting made for the scrap. The silicone from the alumina solution is coming with the scrap over here, and they're getting combined into making actual aluminum ingots. We also have some silica coming in from a different area. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much this entire thing. Extra aluminum scrap is being sent into the sink over there. And yeah, it's a pretty small little area, but it gets the job done.
It's a pretty good view from it over here on top of the coal miner.
This is our power area for the uranium. We don't have to go into super detail going to all the different main locations. But essentially, from over that mountain way over there, we're getting uranium ore. From over there, we're getting sulfur. The uranium ore and the sulfur are both going into... well, the sulfur is going here to make the sulfuric acid. The uranium ore is coming in here, along with the concrete that is being made from those guys right there. And it is being made into the encased uranium cells, which is getting sent over here, which is being sent over to the nuclear station that we looked at before. And down way over there is the silica that is coming in and going to where we just saw it. So then we have the fix-it thing. So the batteries and wires is the last one. Alright, here we are at the wire building. So this is the wire building. We're also making batteries and stuff down here. So let's start by going up to the top.
Is there actually a staircase in this building? Oh, there is.
Yep. There is. So right up here, we have the cardium coming in. We also have limestone coming in as well. But that's coming in. That's going through here. It's going into these. This is smelting it into ingots. The ingots are coming down here and being turned into copper wire. The copper wire is going down into 6 different machines to be turned into cable, and that is being sent to the train, which I'll go show in a moment. There's also a bunch of stuff coming in, sulfuric acid, the alumina solution we talked about, and the casing that we saw before, all different parts of the factory, and that's coming over here to make this, which is going to the batteries, which is being sent out. This is... I forget what this is getting.
It's coming up from the bottom.
It's
so
probably the extra cement or something.
Extra concrete.
Extra concrete.
Extra concrete because they're making concrete because there was too much water and it kept stopping production.
Right, that's what it was. That's what it was, so yeah. Extra water gets put here. It literally just makes concrete and sends it up to the sink because we don't need concrete here. We just want to make sure this does not get bottled up with too much excess water at the end of it here. So, yeah, and then we can go down one more time into the actual train station area.
Which is like also 3 separate staircases here.
Yeah. So this is the wire train station. Another one of the ones that I've not renamed. But yeah, this guy comes and picks up wire, and that's what he does. And then the other train that comes in here is the battery train that comes in, picks up the batteries, drops off the solution, drops off the aluminum casing. Lots of aluminum solution, and the wire was just picked up, but we already have a ton of wire and batteries here. Wait. Yeah.
Yep.
Battery train picks up from here as well. So, and then we have the quote-unquote front door right over here across the train station. This comes down, and we have some of the power for this area. We also have a couple of power plants.
I knew this door was here.
You didn't know this door was here? This is where we're getting the the sulfur as well. So I put the door right here. Yeah. All right, and here we are. What was that?
Aluminum part 2.
Yes, aluminum part 2 is the final. I believe this is the final outbase that we have. Yes.
Yes, as far as I can remember.
Oh, bug off, guys. Alright, so we got coal coming in from here to power some coal generators, and then lots of alumina production from an aluminum mine right over there. And this is all to make...
Oh!
Come on, dude.
I just went up into the hypertube. So I guess we're up here now.
Alright, cool. So yeah, this all comes up here. This goes...
Oh god, those are the big guys that throws rocks. I didn't remember them here. Anyway.
There's lots of... Oh my gosh, we have so much aluminum.
Yeah, it filled up almost instantly. Anyway, this is where we're getting specifically the casing for the rocket fuel that you are a jetpack.
Yes, because we needed to get that from somewhere. But yeah, this is the final outward base that we have.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. But there's one more thing to show. All right, back at home base. Last thing is this right here. This is our next project. Finally get this. Let's step through. And here we are. Our new base location. We are going to be turning everything that we just showed you into one massive building. That is the goal.
It'll be very neat and nice, and not what we have.
A lot more organization, a lot more actual calculating of like how much we need in certain areas. But it's gonna look really cool. We have a lot of some really cool ideas. There's gonna be different sections to the building, and there will obviously be a final building tour as well. But in the meantime, we are actually planning on live streaming the building process. If you are interested with that as well, it will be live on twitch.tv/TurtleCube. So feel free to check that out. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm going to start here. We're going to make a big building with everything in it.
It'll be mostly fun, somewhat agitating. It's going to be fine.
All right. Well, thank you for everyone for watching this tour. And I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you look forward, as we are, to this giant new project that we're starting.
Yeah, another year of Satisfactory to go.
Woohoo!